Hello everyone. We'll continue with the discussion of sets. Next type of sets are equal sets. A and B two sets are said to be equal if they have the same number of elements. So say A is equals to 1, 2, 3. And B should also have the same elements. The order of these elements in sets do not matter. So even if I write 2, 1, and 3, they have the same meaning. These two sets will still be considered as equal because 1, first element is present, 2, second element is present, 3, third element is present. Also in sets, repetition of elements does not count. That means it's irrelevant, it's redundant. The C is a set of 4 elements, 1, 2, 4, and 8. I can also write C as 1, 4, 2, 4, 8. In terms of counting, it looks like 5 elements, but since 2 elements are repeated, the second element or any one of these elements is redundant. They both have the same meaning, but we prefer using the first one element only once. Next is subset. What do you mean by subset? For this you require 2 sets. Let's consider 2 sets, A and B. 1, 2, 3. 3 values in A. 1, 2, 3, and 4 values in B. As you can see, there are 3 values in A, and all three values are also the values of B. So, an explanation: 1 belongs to A, 2 belongs to A, and 3 belongs to A. The same elements, 1 belongs to A, 2 belongs to B, and 3 belongs to B. Here, what do we have? All elements of A are also elements of B. Therefore, A will be called the subset of B. Now, this is the subset notation. This is how we write subset. So, A is said to be the subset of B. The right-hand side set will always be greater than or equals to set A. Left-hand side will always be less than or equals to set on the right-hand side. In notations, we came across a few ones. Now, there's a usual confusion between this symbol and this symbol. This is epsilon, which belongs to. You'll always have an element on the left-hand side and a set name on the right-hand side. You'll always have a set name on the left-hand side of subset, and you'll always have a set name on the right-hand side of subset. Just something to remember and distinguish the two elements from, two symbols from. In subsets, there's something called superset and proper subset. So in the same example of A having 3 elements, 1, 2, and 3, and B having 4 elements, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Four belongs to B, but the same 4 does not belong to A. So there is an element present in B, an element present which is part of B, but not part of A. Okay. If this situation occurs, then apart from A being a subset of B, apart from this scenario, A will always also be called as a proper subset of B. And B, this is A is proper subset of B, and B will be called a superset of A. Next topic in this is singleton set. Set is singleton if n of that particular set is equals to 1. That means there's only one element. So D is equals to 3. It has only a single element. D is a singleton set, for example. study about certain operations on set. We'll create an analogy over here. We'll compare sets with algebraic operations so that we understand the operations better. In algebra, we have certain symbols of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. For example, we are considering just 4. Here, these symbols are used to calculate the values in their own, according to their definitions, amongst two numbers, say 1 and 2, or 3 and 1. Okay, so you calculate this. That means the first value and the second value, and then you get an answer, third value, which may or may not be equal to either of these two values. So ultimately, this algebra is done on numbers. These are numbers. Doesn't matter the type of numbers, right from a natural number to complex numbers. But this algebra is performed on numbers. Similarly, there are certain symbols called union, intersection, subtraction, etc. for sets. You'll have a set name on the left-hand side, a set name on the right-hand side, depending on the problem. The values of these numbers are self-explanatory. However, the set values will have to be defined. So either it will be given in the question, or you'll have to come up with an answer with the values based on a certain hints given in the question. What are these symbols? These symbols are operations on sets, just like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division in algebra. The first symbol is U. It looks like U. It's called union. Second symbol is an inverted U, which is intersection. This symbol is difference. The next class we'll study about the details. We'll study the definitions and details about these symbols. What do they mean, and how can we do operations on them? Thank you.